friends, कैसे हैं आप लोग? Hope you all are fine. And since we are meeting after a long time, I know it is a long separation, but I'm glad that you have been on the channel, waiting patiently for the videos, for the new videos. So I'm thankful for you for that. Today, the topic is Indian classical dance, and it is an important topic in Indian art and culture. और जब हम इसे पढ़ते हैं बुक से तो हमें काफ़ी दिक्कत होती है टू अंडरस्टैंड द टेक्निकल टर्म्स। इंडियन क्लासिकल डांस में कई सारी ऐसी टेक्निकल टर्म्स हैं जिन्हें समझने में थोड़ी सी मुश्किल आती है। तो मेरा आज ऑब्जेक्टिव यही है टू मेक दिस चैप्टर सिंपलर एंड easier टू अंडरस्टैंड फॉर यू गाइस। तो ये दिस इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट चैप्टर इन इंडियन आर्ट एंड कल्चर। और जनरली क्योंकि हमें समझ में नहीं आता तो हम स्किप कर देते हैं इंडियन क्लासिकल डांस और इंडियन क्लासिकल सिंगिंग। तो मेरी कोशिश ये रहेगी कि आप लोगों को ये अच्छे से समझ में आए और इंटरेस्टिंग भी लगे। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी टाइम गाइस, लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर टॉपिक ऑन इंडियन क्लासिकल डांसेस। So before coming to Indian classical dances, let me introduce the topic. So India has rich tradition of dances, which is evident from the number of inscriptions or the books that mention dance, or we have number of sculptures in Indian temples that also show that dancing was important during the ancient times, and we have number of paintings also that throw light on Indian dances. क्या एग्जाम्पल है, आप क्या एग्जाम्पल कोट कर सकते हो? मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि एशियंट इंडिया से ही इंडियन डांसेस का एक महत्व रहा है, एक इम्पोर्टेंस रहा है, बट यू शुड प्रूव इट विद एग्जाम्पल्स। सो व्हाट आर द एग्जाम्पल्स? एग्जाम्पल्स आर लाइक द भीमबेटका पेंटिंग्स. So these are very raw paintings. The themes of this paintings are different, but one of the painting it show the community dancing. So if you remember, people are shown in a very crude manner. They are holding hand as if they are dancing. Okay, so Bhimbetka painting is one example. Another example is the dancing girl. The dancing girl statue from where? Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro. So Mohenjo-daro is one of the important Harappan site. So these are some of the evidence that show that dancing has always been important since the ancient times in India. और क्या एग्जाम्पल आप कोट कर सकते हो? Another example that you can quote is the Nataraj statue or the Nataraj sculpture, which is shown in different temples, especially in South India. तो चोलास के टाइम पे, चोला पीरियड में नटराज कल्चर इट बिकेम वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट, और कई सारे टेम्पल्स में नटराज कल्चर को दिखाया गया है, टेम्पल्स में भी दिखाया गया है। एंड इफ यू रिमेम्बर, एक ब्रोंज स्टैचू भी बनाई जाती थी नटराज की, which was easier to carry from one place to another. So there are also some important books which talk about dance, like we have Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. So this book is also known as Fifth Veda. इसे Fifth Veda भी बोला जाता है, and it is an important book on Indian dance, drama and music. So Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. Apart from it, the terms that you are seeing here, नृत्य and नाटक, नाटक या फिर नाट्य, ये terms क्या है? So these three terms are mentioned in another Asian book by the name Abhinay Darpan. दर्पण. तो अभिनय दर्पण में ये तीन टर्म्स यूज की गई हैं, नृत्य, नृत्य और नाट्य या नाटक। तो ये क्या होते हैं? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज नृत्य? नृत्य क्या होता है? सो एज शोन इन द फर्स्ट पिक्चर, नृत्य इज प्योर डांस, such dance which is devoid of emotions, जिसमें इमोशंस नहीं है, लेकिन सिर्फ क्या है, बीट्स पे जब प्योर डांस किया जाता है उसे क्या बोला जाता है? नृत्य। So nrit does not convey any particular meaning or it does not exhibit any particular emotion. ये एक सिंपल डांस है जो रिदम पे किया जाता है। Secondly, coming to the second term, which is नृत्य। अब नृत्य क्या होता है? नृत्य is, as you can see in the second picture, नृत्य क्या है? ऐसा डांस जिसमें एक्सप्रेशन या इमोशंस भी होते हैं। सो टू कन्वे द लिरिक्स ऑफ द सॉन्ग, द डांसर शो सम एक्सप्रेशन, सम इमोशंस। ठीक है, तो इसे क्या बोलते हैं? नृत्य। एंड द थर्ड टर्म इज नाट्य और नाटक। अब ये क्या है? नाट्य या नाटक का मतलब है when with the help of dance a story is conveyed। तो जब एक स्टोरी को दर्शाया जाता है डांस की फॉर्म में, कैरेक्टर्स हैं वो डांस करते हैं, वो ड्रामेटाइज करते हैं एक सीक्वेंस को, एक स्टोरी को वो बताते हैं थ्रू डांस एंड ड्रामा। सो देयर इज डांस ऑल्सो, देयर इज ड्रामा ऑल्सो टू कन्वे अ पर्टिकुलर स्टोरी। सो दैट इज कॉल्ड नाट्य और नाटक। ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, a number of dance performances that you must have seen in TV or you must have seen in some stage shows, they portray a story। कैसी स्टोरी? लाइक लॉर्ड कृष्णा के जो बचपन की स्टोरीज हैं, द चाइल्डहुड स्टोरीज ऑफ लॉर्ड कृष्णा। ठीक है, तो द स्टोरी लाइक ही इज डांसिंग ऑन अ स्नेक, कालिया नाग के ऊपर जब लॉर्ड कृष्णा डांस करते हैं, जब उनकी बॉल जो है यमुना नदी में चली जाती है एंड he goes into the river to get the ball। ठीक है, but after some time he comes out of the water और उस समय देखा जाता है कि he is dancing on the head of Kaliya Nag। Okay, so this is an important story from Krishna's childhood। तो इसे भी पोर्ट्रे किया जाता है किस तरह से? with the help of dance and drama। तो इसे क्या बोला जाता है? नाट्य। So I hope that you understand all the three terms. What is nrit, what is nritya, and what is natya? Yeah, natak। There are 8 classical dances in India, and the first classical dance that we are going to discuss is Bharatnatyam. So Bharatnatyam, it is an Asian dance form which is around 2000 years old. So it is around 2000 years old and it is from the state of Tamil Nadu. So Bharatnatyam, during the Chola period, the Chola rulers, they patronized dance and music and they employed Devdasis. So Devdasi system was there and Devdasis, they offered their dance and music to the god of the temple. So Devdasis were employed by the Chola rulers. That is why this dance is also known as Dasiyattam। तो इस डांस को दासियट्टम भी बोला जाता है। Why? Because of the Devdasis। Now, if we talk about the features of the dance, तो डांस में क्या क्या है? ठीक है, so let's talk about the features. So in the Bharatnatyam, the mudras or the hand gestures are important। Okay, and then there are movement of leg, hip, then facial expressions is important, there is movement of eye। Okay, and if we talk about this dance, another feature is that it is the blend of or it is the mix of the three terms that we had seen: nrit, that means the pure dance; nritya, nritya is the dance that has expressions; and natya, natya means the dramatic element in the dance। So Bharatnatyam has all the three elements, namely the Nritya and Natya. It also has both Lasya and Tandav components. So what is Lasya? Lasya means the soft, feminine, graceful movements. So when the movements in the dance are very soft and delicate, so the term given to this is Lasya. And Tandav means the masculine aspect of the dance. That means when the movements of the dance they become very rigorous, fast. Okay, so that is called Tandav. So Bharatnatyam has both of these, Lasya and Tandav. If we talk about the costumes of the dancer, so as you can see in the picture, the dancer wears a tailor-made sari. So she wears a sari which is made for particularly for this dance, as you can see, and this sari has lot of pleats in the center. So you can see a lot of pleats are there in the sari, so that whenever the dancer stretches or whenever she bends her knees, the sari it appears like a fan. So the fan that we hold in our hand, so it gives the impression of a fan. Now, an important posture of Bharatanatyam is bending of knees. So, as you can see in the picture, the both the side the knees are bent, and the weight is equally distributed on both the legs. So, this is one of the posture of the dance. And here you can see the pleats in the sari. So, whenever this bending of knees is done by the dancer, so you can see the pleats they are in the shape of a fan. Okay, so this is a special costume which is made for this dance, which is specially pleated sari. Apart from the costume, if we talk about the jewelry, so you can see that the dancer wears traditional jewelry, like she wears a necklace and then she is wearing a kamarband also. Okay, and she wears necklaces and earrings and the jewelry on her head, and apart from it the hair of the dancer are neatly pleated and they are covered with flowers, as you can see in the picture. One more thing that you should remember is that this dance is accompanied by Carnatic music. So Carnatic music, which is the music of South India, so it accompanies this dance. So there is one person or a vocalist who is there in the entire performance, and he is generally the guru, and he would sing the song, and it will be followed by mridangam and violin. If we talk about the format of the dance, so the format of the dance was decided by four brothers. So format means that what will be the different sections of the dance. That means, firstly, the dancer would enter the stage, she would take blessings from the god. Okay, so she would perform pure nrit, pure dance, and then she would start her performance gradually. So, this format of the dance was decided by four brothers. So, these brothers are known as Tanjore Quartet. So these are the four brothers whose name are as follows: Chinna, Ponaya, Vadivelu, and Shivnanda. So all the four brothers they gave the format or repertoire of Bharatnatyam dance. So format, I told you what is a format. That entire dance performance is divided into different sections. So the dancer would perform each section one by one. And there is a format that firstly when the dancer enters the stage, she would perform the first section, then she would switch to the second section and so on. Okay, so the format was given. to Bharatnatyam by the four brothers. Now, what is the format that is not necessary for you to learn it, because there are number of terms like a dance performance. It starts with Allah Ripu. So the dancer seeks the blessings of the god. Then it is followed by Jati Swaram, then Shabdam. So like this, different section of the dance is performed. You don't need to remember the format of the dance, but you should know that there is a format of Bharatanatyam which was given by four brothers. Then during the British times, Bharatanatyam it was banned in the temples because the church and the Britishers they could not take this concept in a good light that Devdasis are performing in the temple. So Bharatnatyam was banned during the British time. Two people played a vital role in helping this dance to regain its lost popularity. These two people are E. Krishnaswamy Iyer, who used to perform the dance himself also, and Rukmani Arunde. So both of them tried hard to make this dance form popular again. So presently this dance, that is Bharatanatyam, it includes both the male dancers as well as female dancers. And if you talk about the dancers, some very popular dancers of Bharatanatyam, they are Mrinalini Sarabhai, Malika Sarabhai. They are mother-daughter duo, and they practice this dance form and are very popular exponent of Bharatanatyam. So this is the information about our first classical dance, which is important and which is from Tamil Nadu, Bharatanatyam, and I hope you understood it.